Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode here on Wola Zabierzowska and the Triple Threat Challenge. So we are in May. I'm just standing here admiring our new shed and fuel tank, which is really cool. I like it. It is time to go ahead and plant lentils. We could do that this month. But before we do that, that's going to go, by the way, on our new field. Or in our new field, I should say. 121 was it? It was, yeah, 121. So we will need to cultivate that. Yeah, could be cool. Does it need lime though? Oh yeah, we need to. Hang on. Let's start with that. There's no soil information here, so let's do that first. First of all, tram lines. We don't want any tram lines. There we go. And then we need to purchase the soil information. Okay, not bad. It's a good field. Yeah, so it needs everything. It needs lime, it needs nitrogen, and it needs cultivating because there's no way I'm gonna do potatoes. And who planted the potatoes like that vertically? I would have preferred to plant it like so, but yeah, like at a 90 degrees angle. But anyways. We need to get this field fertilized and also weeded. Now, we don't have a weeder, but there is one in the used sales. And now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm not sure how much fertilizer we actually have. We have not a lot. I don't think that's going to be enough for this field, so we might go ahead and buy that. It's not a seeder, actually. It's not a. Sorry, it's not a weeder. It is a sprayer, which is actually preferable. We have a lot of liquid fertilizer, so it is. It's that green one. This one, $7,700. That's not too bad. There is also another thing that I would love to purchase, but we just don't have the cash. And that would be, first of all, this is not bad as well. I didn't notice that. This is for the 171. It goes to 212. I haven't played with this tractor yet. It is rather cool looking. But yeah, we can't afford that. But the one I really want is this guy. $85,000, right? For 350 horsepower? That is insane. This could be like a forever tractor for us. Right? And it goes to 400 if we want to. This is insane. I mean, I wish I had that kind of money. There's no way I can get to 85. Even if I sell my Massey, which I really like, it's like 38. We'll get to, I don't know, 50 something, maybe 60. Then how do we get an extra 20, 25? Yeah, there's no way. Not even with contracts we could do that. But first of all, let's go ahead and purchase that guy. It is a 15 meters. Yeah, 15 meters is plenty for now. Wheel setup, we'll stay with that. Can we go narrows? No, we'll leave it like that. Duplex system, what does that do? Okay, just makes everything black. That's okay. It does come with a weed spot spraying, which is a very good bit of fortune for us. Own hydraulic system. Don't know what that does. Spot spraying for weeds. Tank color. Yeah, let's leave it green. Why not? It is rather cool. It is the larger version of the two. That's $3,000. Which is great. I'm just gonna go and dump the solid fertilizer back to the shed here. Anyways, yeah, so the big plan for today is to basically get that lentils field going. I will take care of the contract when we're done with the episode. And I'm just now going to do this properly, right? This is how you do this properly. You just shove those bags in here. I just I just don't have it in me to get the front loader attached. Or the arms attached, I should say. It's gonna take... Okay, fine, you won. Let's do it with the front loader. This guy's taking forever with the mustard. I keep saying that every single episode, but it does take forever. Why can I not change my implements? There we go. With some tractors, you could move the arms when the fork is selected. And then with other tractors, you need to have the arms selected. I don't know why that is. Probably like a mod conflict thing that is happening. What's going on? Whoa, why is that not grabbing? That is very strange. Should be able to do this. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Okay, fine. Let's get that one. Right, excellent. So let me go and pop to the shop, get the sprayer over here to the farm, and then we will continue from there, and we're gonna fertilize and put some herbicide on our field. Actually, do we need to buy herbicide? I don't know. Why don't we go ahead and see if we have any herbicide? We do not, so we need to purchase some herbicide. So let's quickly do that now. So, herbicide. What is the icon for herbicide? I keep forgetting. Oh, it's that bottle with the X on it. Is there like a cheap option from one of the mods? I don't think so, no. There is not. Okay, so we're gonna grab you, I guess. 2,000 liters of herbicide should be more than enough for, well, forever, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm gonna grab the sprayer, I'm gonna fill up on herbicide, and I'm gonna meet you guys back here when we are ready to go. Okay, so here we are back at the farm. It is very foggy today for some reason. Not sure why, but let's see how this thing works. I also made sure to fix it, or repair it, I should say. Also the tractor as well. Let's just make sure we don't have any crop damage in here. We don't. Okay, perfect. So unfold this. 15 meters should be more than enough for everything we're gonna need in this playthrough, to be honest. Let me just make sure it is set to 90 degrees because it is easier to work like that. There we go. Okay, turn it on. First time I'm using this. Yeah, works brilliantly. And are we taking care of our weeds? We are. Perfect. Good. This is gonna take a minute. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about the recent video I have posted about the Whitcomb Park farm mechanic, the tractor mechanic. What did you guys think about that? If you haven't watched it already, please do. I think it's a very cool concept. I used the advanced damage system mod in conjunction with the used equipment yards mod. Both of them are fantastic, really. And what I attempted to do basically is, well, it's a bit of a spoiler, but what I attempted to do is basically to see if I can make any money out of just, you know, buying a tractor and repairing it and then selling it. It is really cool. I'm not gonna tell you if I have succeeded or not. You're gonna have to check that video and find out for yourself. But it was a really cool experiment, and I've been thinking about a lot of ideas or a lot of ways to maybe have it sort of like be a basis for maybe a short series. I don't know. Is it just started raining heavily? Wow. Okay, just all in an instant. Yeah, anyway, so I don't know, it's tough. It's tough coming up with something to justify doing a series on, because I have to find more content ideas, I guess, to put into it. Otherwise it's just gonna be, you know, buying a tractor, fixing it, selling it. I don't think there's much interest in that in terms of you guys viewing it or watching it. Yeah, so I don't know, it's been, hopefully I can find something, because it is really cool, and I really do want to get that mod, the advanced damage system mod, incorporated in the Pioneer Valley. Hopefully it's not too early, because in my experience it's been running perfectly. There's no issues with it whatsoever. It is very intricate, and I would like to get that going in a series, and the Pioneer Valley obviously is the first and best option at the moment. But yeah, just wanted to shout that video out and suggest you guys go and check it out. It is really cool. The weather is really weird. I know it's foggy, but it's not cloudy, and it's also raining. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Anyways, yeah, that's all I had to say for now. I'm going to finish doing this, and then we are going to fertilize the field. Hopefully that's going to work with precision farming. Fingers crossed. Let's find out. Okay, so weeding done. We hardly used any herbicide. As expected, to be fair, it is heavily raining still. So where is the liquid fertilizer? I think we just need one tank. How much is in this? 6,000 liters in this. Wow. We do need to move the herbicide, otherwise it might fill up on that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's got the correct one. Let's bring the mini-map. We still don't have the PWM sensor on this. I don't think we're gonna need a lot of fertilizer, to be honest. But yeah, let's fill it up, why not? I think the size is perfect for our fields. We're not gonna need the 21 meters. Really good machine. Okay. Is it going to pick it up? It does. Good. Yeah, we don't have the PWM sensor on this, so we will be using more fertilizer than if we did have that sensor. Is it recognizing it? Oh yeah, you see, it's got those bits where it doesn't recognize anything, but then it does. That is kind of strange. Looks like it is working for them. Oh, you see that? I don't know what's up with that, but maybe it's because this is like not a regular crop or a base game crop. It does say flax though when it is recognizing it. I don't know. Anyways, I was also starting to think about getting another tractor for the farm here, because this tractor is coming up on 30 hours. Actually, we've just clicked to 31 hours, to be fair, and we will need another one soon to do more work. Also, if we get our implements in order, we could potentially start doing contract work without borrowing equipment. And to be fair, we could do spraying and fertilizing contracts now, because we do have this this sprayer, which is rather large, so the contracts could be completed rather quickly. So if some of them pop up in the upcoming hours, then maybe I'll grab them. This guy is... We've done that field, no? Or was it this field? Or was it that field? I don't remember. It was one of these, right? In a previous episode, and it is good money, yeah. $7,000. Not bad. Not bad. So yeah, another tractor, I'm just looking into buying one. I'm not sure what. Obviously, it's going to be something that is from the used store. Just waiting for the right one, I guess. Oh no, we are fertilizing the neighbor's field. That's okay. Alright, it is 12:30. I had to wait a long while for the rain to subside. And I'm now looking for my cultivator. Where did I put it? Have I sold it? I don't think I did. Nope, these are where the bales are. Where? Maybe it's on between those trees over there. That elusive cultivator. Yeah, I see it. I need to do something with those trees. I don't know if I'm gonna cut them down. I do like them, but yeah, they might be going. They might be going, and also it is a nice bit of income. Well, not to be fair, it isn't, because we don't own a sawmill. Yeah. Anyways, the field looks a bit strange. If we take a look at the nitrogen map here, it looks like an 80s pixelated game. Not sure what's up with that. This bit right here, I mean, it sort of shifts from, I'm guessing, this soil type, yeah, to this soil type. But yeah, this is kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not recognizing it properly. The same thing happens here as well. Do you see this as well? This is kind of strange. I don't know. As long as we get the correct amount of fertilizer, and I think we do. Yeah, it says perfect. 150, 140, 200. Yeah, so I guess it works. Not as smooth as it should be. Maybe I should install the sensor thing on the tractor. What is it called? I keep forgetting. Crop sensor? Is it just crop sensor? Yeah. It is just a crop sensor. Maybe I should do that. Okay, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us. We need to cultivate that field. We need to lime that field. We need to plant, because this is the last month. Can we do it before the truck comes along? Yeah, we can. So this is the last month to plant lentils. Hopefully that's going to pay off. I'm going to take your advice here. Should be fine. I'm guessing any profit is profit, right? We're not really wasting our time here. And then we need to roll as well. This is going to be a challenging cinematic for me to do. Let's drive up to the field for a sec and see what's up with that. It's also going to be a bumpy ride, going over those potato rows. Ooh, look at that hail damage right here. What is it? It is barley. Yeah, shame. It's to the best of us, I guess. Happened to me more often than not. Not sure which field is ours. It should be the one on the left. This is the larger one, that guy, right? Yeah. This is our field right here. Yeah, so I guess we've got a lot of work ahead of us. So I'm gonna try and cram everything into a nice, not too long of a cinematic. Let's get it done. Now, I'm sure at this point you might be asking yourself, where is, or what is that planter that he was using there? Didn't we buy another one in the previous episode? And the answer to that is yes, we did, and it's just gone. It's gone. The reason for it being gone basically is that it doesn't do lentils. I didn't notice that in the previous episode, and you guys haven't told me. So that's that. So a mistake was made, and I have sold it and bought that Agramash, or Agramaz. And yeah, it's much better. It is the same sort of size, and it does fertilizer as well. So it's not a direct drill. What's going on with my roller? Why does it keep rolling? That's kind of strange. It's never gonna stop though. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so it does fertilizer as well, which is great. It's a nice little bonus. It was a bit more expensive, I think like 2,000, maybe 3,000 more. But that's okay, we're gonna get more money from contracts later on. So that's not too bad. We have a new planter added to our collection, which is great. The field is not ready, it is fertilized, so there's really nothing else to do to it. I guess maybe if we get weeds, we could use our handy dandy sprayer for that. I do think there are some weeding contracts. Yeah. Okay, so we do have this guy, we do have that guy. So that means I don't need to pay up for equipment. I'm sorry, leasing the equipment or borrowing the equipment for those contracts, which is great. So I might grab those and do them after I finish recording. The last thing I would like to do today is take care of the greenhouse situation. We are going to get rid of that greenhouse. That greenhouse that we see over there, the map specific, the greenhouse that comes with the map is what I want to say. And we're gonna place another one instead of it. I'm not sure which one just yet. We're gonna decide just now. Okay, so if we go in here, first of all, let's get rid of that. Does it have anything in it? It does not. It's got like 4 pumpkins in it. That's fine. Not gonna bother about 4 pumpkins. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, so let's get rid of that. We're gonna sell you. Goodbye. Sorry, but you're not a good fit for us. Yeah, so I was looking at the greenhouses when I was rolling. We've got the base game ones, which are fine. We've got the mushroom ones, but we've used that in the homestead survival challenge, so I don't want to use that here. And we've got this one, which is the map specific one, and I was thinking about 2 options. The first one would be one of those Polish gardens. This is the small one. And I thought about maybe putting it right here next to the house, but unfortunately, if we take a look in here, it is too long, so it's going to block the gate. I could move the gate here and get rid of those. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I could make it so the path goes this way, right? And then I get rid of those, well, this tree. Interesting, and it does all sorts of things. I just need to make sure the shed that I would like to put here isn't too big. Another option was this Polish small potato garden, which is it's got the same issue basically, and I know these have been nerfed recently. That's fine. Another option really is those pumpkin and melon and watermelon greenhouses, and yes, I know the one we had here does do pumpkins, so why not continue the trend, right? That's the thinking behind it. What's that? Whoa. Hello. You know, ideally, I could put it here if we get rid of that pumpkin production. We could move it later on, right? Does it fit in here? Ooh. Just, but where do the pallets spawn? I could... Ooh, that could be... That could be a thing. If the pallets spawn on this side, right here... Ooh... This could be ultra compact, like really compact. Shall we try it? We're gonna ruin the garden though, the non-usable garden that we have. But let's put it right here for a sec, just to make sure we can always delete it. Yeah, so if we do that, it's not gonna ruin the ground. Yeah, okay, so the pallets are gonna spawn on that side. Ooh, do you know what? This means it's going to be a bit tricky to get them out. It is going to be a bit tricky because we will have to come in with the front loader and just, you know, get them one by one. I don't know, man. And it's like directly in front of those windows. Yeah, this is... I mean, maybe I'll move the house later on. This is... I'm going to have to find something else. Maybe I'll put some trees. Maybe I'll plant some trees in here. Get them to a sawmill at some point. Let's grab the medium-sized one and put it here instead of the old one that we had. We're gonna do it like so. That's nearly all of our cash. Oh, we might not have enough to get a water trailer. Hang on, is that the one that does pumpkins? Have I? Yeah, I got the right one. Do we have anything in the used sales? In terms of a water tank. Oh, that's a manure spreader. Please let there be something. Come on. Be nice to us. Be nice to us. How much is a water tank? What's the cheapest one I've got? We don't have enough. We don't have enough for a water tank. Actually, hang on. We've got this guy. Yeah, we're good. It's only 2,000 liters. So it's going to require quite a lot of trips. How much is a water point? Ooh, this is getting complicated. Is it under container? I think it is. Oh, it's just $100. Yeah, we could grab and put down... We could put down a well. I like this guy. I was actually thinking of doing that earlier. We could do it here, right here. So we could grab you. We could put you down. Okay, so these are 500. I don't want to... Do I want to spend that much? Do I want to spend that much? They look rather fitting for the map. Do you know what? I like this one. I like it. It's cool. It's nice. It's sort of, I don't know, blends in. This is more like something you would put on the yard itself. So let's go ahead and put this guy down. We are going to place you at the edge of our property. I don't like that it did that. Let's get animal mud around it. It's because, you know, it's just water, right? So water makes everything muddy. Perfect. Get some grass in. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. You could put stones down? Oh, wow. Oh, this is neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get some grass down. Oh, it gets rid of the stones. There we go. This is nice. Okay, good. So now let's grab our tank. Wow, this is... I was not planning all of this. Wheel setup. Anything free? Larger wheels for free? Yes, sir. What color does a water tank have? Yeah, that looks nice. Galvanized? Galvanized. I like galvanized. That's the chassis. Can we do something that looks maybe sort of rustic? There we go. That's nice. And the rim color, we're going to go with galvanized as well. Does it look rusty? I don't know. Let's do this maybe. Nah, that's a bit much. We need something a bit more orangey and then going metallic. No, I don't like it. I do not like it. Let's go with, yeah. Yeah, let's go with this sort of gray. Oh, this is more money. This costs more. 50 for what? Yeah, these guys all cost more. Okay, so we're gonna go with the default settings. The ones that are free, I should say. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. 1700. Perfect. Let's bring it up to the farm and get some water in. Right, so here we are back at the farm. This is our water point and the tank. Let's see if we can actually fill up. Should this be opening or something? Oh yeah, it's working. It is rather slow. Yeah, I like it. It looks good. It looks wet. Yeah, it does look wet actually. Wow, look at that. Is that texture from the hydrant itself? It says open. Perfect. Wow, this is really cool. I wasn't expecting it to look that good. Nice. Now, the reason I've put it here in the corner and not just, you know, in the yard is just that I feel a bit... What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. It feels a bit, not cheaty, but a bit too easy. Having the water point really close to the greenhouse. So you basically just go, you know, reversing in and out of the water point and unloading onto the greenhouse. I feel like you should be able to have it either of two options. Option number one is to have like a proper hydration system, right? Automatic something, and there are mods for that, of course. We've used them before, which is great. And then you can basically have it anywhere on the yard, right? And then it would automatically fill the greenhouse. The second option is to actually drive to a water source. That's how I see it anyways. It just feels more realistic, I guess. How much water does this greenhouse take? 20. Wow, so that's gonna be that's gonna be 10 trips. I'm not gonna bore you with that. 1 trip or 2 trips is gonna be enough. The second option is to have what I have set up here, right? So you'd have to drive a bit, not too long of a distance, right? I prefer it not to be too long of a distance, but you'd have to drive a bit to the water point and, you know, fill up your tank. The wheels are going all wonky here. Not sure what's up with that. Maybe they were not designed to spin that quickly. But that's okay. Yeah, this is what I went for. I think this is a perfect location for a water point. You know, I take that back. It's not too slow to fill up. That is completely fine. Acceptable speed. Excellent. Let's turn around, fill that greenhouse up. Then we need to take a look at the contracts that we have available. And then we're gonna wrap up. Can I actually park the water tank right here? No, it's gonna block the road. Okay. So we're gonna put you in here. Looks like reversing with this is going to be annoying. No, don't go over the crop. Oh, it's good. We don't have crop damage. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, here is good. That's perfectly fine. Shut the engine off. Let's activate whatever needs to be activated. Are they all the same? Okay, so that's 2 to 4. 4 to 2. Do you know what? Let's activate all of them. Why not? We're gonna grow sweet stuff in this greenhouse. Nice. Okay. Really good. We should be seeing, I think. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay, let's look at our goats. How are they doing? Oh, we've got 2 that are pregnant. Oh, this is good. How many babies are we expecting? 2 babies. Okay, so 4 new goats are gonna get born very soon, I think. That's on August, right? And September. So we've got a bit of time, but that's okay. Strange Lulu. Where's Massive Max? There he is. You're not going anywhere, are you? Scary Cricket. We need to find a girlfriend for a Massive Max. Maybe Strange Lulu could be Massive Max's girlfriend. I don't know. Why is this guy marked? Oh wow, because the genetics on him are exceptionally good. Yeah. Anyways, let's take a look at our contracts, and I'm gonna pick them up, and then I'm gonna bid you guys farewell. This requires a weeder, so I cannot grab that. We do have that mowing contract is calling to me. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm drawn to it. So this guy is a fertilizing contract. We could do that. That is really close to the farm. Perfect. Let's grab that. We don't need to borrow the items. We could do liquid, solid, and slurry manure. There we go. So let's accept it. Easy. We've got the equipment now. Perfect. Could grab these 2 mowing ones. Is there like a spraying one? Yeah, there is no spraying contract. Okay, so these guys are not. It's just, yeah, the fields are too small. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab these 2. I'm gonna borrow the equipment for that guy, and yes, it is ready. And then I'm gonna borrow. I'm not gonna borrow. I'm just gonna accept that guy. It is really close, which is fantastic. And there we go. These are our 3 contracts for May. Close the door here. And I think this is all I have for you guys for today. The goats are doing fine. Look at them playing over there. Yeah, they've just seen me, so they stop. Anyways, I really do want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out the list of content creators participating in the challenge as well. Zorch is there, of course. And if you have enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe as well if you're new and you haven't done so already. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.